Hey everyone, welcome back to CryptoCache. Thank you so much for joining me here. We're going to take a quick look at CRV once more, and usually we look at Bitcoin, but I'll summarize that it's up 3% on the day, doing very well, all things considered, just making, very small higher highs and higher lows. So not in bad shape whatsoever, allowing CRV to continue to flourish. Obviously, it doesn't necessarily care about Bitcoin, but on the same accord, we need to acknowledge the fact that Bitcoin doing well today does help the fact that this is even doing better, right? All right, so before we jump in here, I just want you to know I'm not a financial advisor. I love teaching people how to trade, and my goal is to help you become a better, more effective trader. So I hope you have a good learning experience here today, and if you need more hands-on approach, I have a trading community, a link in the description below there. We just opened up our doors here today for open enrollment. There are limited slots available, so make sure to check that out. And I'm also rolling out with a trading academy as well during this month. And that's going to be an awesome experience where I just kind of take you through the ins and outs of how to become a more effective trader. That's available to current members. Now, taking a look here at the 1-day chart. So working our way down, of course, we can see that the price is doing very well today, right? I know that's kind of obvious and redundant, but it's recovering nicely because again, Bitcoin has a little bit of stability, a little bit of fear, uncertainty, and doubt is dissipated. Now that it's the new year, we kind of have that nice little push. So all good stuff there. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the key indicators here. We can see we're under 70 on the RSI, but over 50. That's a great place to be. Also, we see a bounce here essentially on the MACD. And we never actually even got that divergence from that last 3 days of selling off. So very good stuff here. We're up over both moving averages. So the macro looks very, very good here. Let's see what the midterm looks like on the 4-hour. We got some nice higher highs, and of course, really no need to even have a higher low. So there's one higher low there. We might see another one soon. This resistance level about $6.07 maybe tested here a little bit, where the price might pull back a little and kind of bounce, because that was the most recent high essentially. I don't believe it was the all-time high. The all-time high, if I'm not mistaken, is $6.40. So why don't we go ahead and mark that really quick and just note that 640 could potentially be a resistance level here soon. So we could see just a little bit of a resistance channel here in the next upcoming couple of days, which is fine. I don't think it's going to hang out there too much longer. It's got great momentum. But let's go ahead and see if there's anything else that's really telling us that we are exhausted. First of all, we're up over the moving averages. No big deal there. That's really good stuff. We need to look at the TD sequential though and kind of identify where we're at. So this is nice. I love to see this here. So we got this nice little reset here. This was low enough of a dip, basically, so that the lower low, sorry, correction, the higher low in this case, right? Because we got the previous low and the current higher low. That was effectively higher than the previous, but also it was low enough to get that reset here from TD sequential to allow for us to get back up to a 5 now. So what that basically just means is we literally have 4 more candlesticks. In other words, 4 times 4, we're looking at about 16 candlesticks. If you take the 1-hour chart, sorry, 16 candles. I know that's kind of an inside joke there. Some of you might get that. Okay, yeah, so 16 hours worth of bullish momentum is what I'm trying to say. And what that basically just means is that we can see that the price could very well come up to our profit target here at $6.90. I sent out a signal recently closer to the $5 range, and CRV has been taking off ever since. So definitely looking good there. As a community, we are soon to take profits, but I think we're probably likely going to see that occur just based on the fact that we're at a 5 on TD sequential. So we literally have 16 hours worth of bullish momentum that could occur here soon. Okay, so just keep that in mind. That could essentially be the case. Is it a guarantee? No, definitely not. But the likelihood there is pretty high, considering we have really good momentum and a lot of good positive factors here. Okay, so if we take a look down below here as well, we can see RSI is right around 70. And that's perfectly fine. It'll probably calm down and relax a little bit and maybe go sideways, consolidate right around $6.15, or no, sorry, 608, and then work its way back. All right, so taking a look here at the 1-hour chart, let's go ahead and see what's going on there and see what we can do here to identify. So simply put, when we're looking at simple moving averages, we can see that it's really null and void. But for the most part, we want to pay attention mostly to the Ichimoku cloud. And what I mean by that is we have all green lights here essentially to tell us to keep the position open. So we see the conversion line that's above the baseline, check number 1, right? So if you've watched my Ichimoku Cloud video, you'll know what that means. The baseline essentially needs to be below the conversion line, okay? The lagging span needs to be free and clear of any price action, which is perfectly fine right now. And then of course the price needs to be up above the cloud. So we've literally got all the good indicators here telling us that we want to keep our position open. The macro looks very, very good on the long term, and the midterm is perfect. We are a little overextended, closer to 70 on the RSI, but I'm not super concerned with that because it can literally come above and come back down until we need to worry about trimming our position. So I would say let it ride here. We're looking very good here for CRV to keep our positions open. If you're considering taking entry, it wouldn't be a terrible call because of the fact that we're coming up again on an all-time high. And anytime you come up with an all-time high, you'll notice that the price will effectively pass that point. It'll come back down and bounce. So we could see the price pass the plane of $6.40 and then come down, bounce, and then move back on up. That's what we're hoping for. That's the ultimate goal. And I know you're probably asking yourself, well, why aren't you taking this high over here? Well, that's the first day that it was introduced to this exchange, at least at Binance. I'm not sure if it's if it was around previous to that, but I can tell you the first day of data isn't relevant when it comes to all-time highs. So I kind of just avoid that entirely, right? So I wouldn't worry too much about that guy. We're more so want to concern ourselves with the most recent all-time high that was established back in November on the 25th. So roughly right around Thanksgiving was the last time it touched that plane, and we'll see it likely get past that here either today or tomorrow. I don't think we're going to see a significant pullback here. Personally, just the way that things are looking, it's looking very, very good. So again, just pay attention to the way the price action responds to $6.40. If it passes that plane, we can get the one-day candlestick to close above, establish a new support level. We'll be in good shape to either add to our position or just set our sights on a new profit target above and beyond $6.90. So all good stuff here for CRV. So I hope you learned a thing or two here today, of course, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. If you're not currently a community member, please consider subscribing. We do have limited slots available this month. I'm rolling out with the Trading Academy again, month in, and it's going to be an awesome experience. So looking forward to getting to know you better. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for your time. We'll see you soon.